YouTube, what's going on? You know I'm back again with another reaction video. Let's jump into this video and I'm gonna chop it back with you guys real quick.
Hi, I'm a multiple Grammy Award winning artist with multiple #1s and multiple platinum plaques, soon to be diamond plaque. If you are upcoming in this industry, you should watch this video. The music industry is in complete shambles right now, and you can use that to your advantage. Back in the day, the music industry was very algorithmic, as any other industry was, but that industry was controlled to a certain extent. Now that we are in the digital streaming age, there is no control over the algorithm, and it is stressing people the fuck out, myself included. Every major artist besides Beyonce has dropped music this year, or is planning to drop music this year, or has featured on somebody's record this year. I dropped a mixtape over the summer. I had SZA and Doja Cat on it, and I just dropped the deluxe to my mixtape today. And yet there are still people who don't even know I dropped music. Every major artist from Lady Gaga to Drake has dropped albums this year, and yet everyone is saying that—
Wait, hold on. Drake dropped an album this year? I didn't know that. You guys knew that Drake dropped an album this year? Let me check right now, actually. Let's check right now. Drake album. Okay. Some sexy song for you. Okay, Drake dropped an R&B music. Okay. I didn't know that, but thanks for that. Drake's got a new album, guys. It's crazy. Didn't even know that.
there's no song of the summer. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. It's not because the music isn't incredible. It's because the way that the algorithm is set up, no one can serve the masses anymore.
I think that's dope. I think it's a fair ground now, you know. You guys, there's basically no more A-list no more, so I think it's dope. I feel like everyone has an opportunity right now to shine, so we're going to see who's got the best work ethic, you feel me, at the end of the day. So what she's basically saying, she ain't got the machine to back them. So all you lot that's out there that sold your soul to the machine to back you, I mean, you know, it was really a waste, because now the algorithm is fucking with anyone that's actually popping. So that's a good look.
Used to be based on serving the masses, basically like servicing your song out to certain channels and certain radio stations. The internet space wasn't so congested. There was a clear channel back in the day for major artists to put their music out and serve the masses. Now you have to serve your people. I started a private page just for my fans, Lizzo IRL, and it has been one of the most incredible experiences for me as an artist. It gives me an opportunity to talk to my fans one-on-one and give them the exclusives, share music with them, share my deep thoughts with them. My deep thoughts are not on my main page anymore, and that allows me to have a dialogue with the people who actually give a fuck about me. Because with this algorithm, just putting your music out 9 times out of 10 is not even going to reach your fan base. Think about the way this TikTok algorithm works. Look how many followers I have.
I mean, if you have a real solid fan base, you shouldn't even be worried about that. If anyone that really fucks with you, they fuck with you because it's you, innit, right? It don't matter who you collaborating with. If somebody says, I like the way David keeps it 100, you know, unapologetic, you know, and I fucks with David, whoever I collab with is they only come in there for me. You know what I mean? So all this trying to share fan base, yeah, you can share fan base, but your fans are always going to go back to the authentic people they was fucking with the first time. So I feel like right now is actually way more better. The fact that before, like what she says, there used to be like TVs, MTV based, BET, you have the box, you have also, I don't know, there's so many music channel, outlet music channel that used to be popping back then, that quite frankly no one really cares about. Like, even let me go back to BET, yeah. The only reason why BET had a little bit of name last year or this year, I think it was this year, is because someone like Kai Cenat was streaming. If Kai Cenat was not streaming, nobody with a new BET had a show, because everybody has a mobile phone in their hand and they're going to subscribe to who they feel like they want to subscribe to. This is not a television where you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buttons that you can, press, and you're forced to watch something on the TV, television, someone telling you a vision. You can go somewhere else on your phone and say, you know what? I want to watch what this person dropped today. You know what? Notify me when this video comes out. I feel like now it's more about the work ethic and the talent than having the machine behind you creating all this puppet and, putting it out there to the masses, and it's really, unauthentic. You feel me? So I think now is better. And I think the lazy ones are gonna kind of fade away because you don't have the work ethic. You have to sell your soul, to be pushed out to the masses. So I feel like 2025 now is such a beautiful year for especially people like myself that's hardworking, that's determined to, get their business out there, and for other people that's watching this channel as well, other people that's watching this and you're motivated by what I do, go on your phone. If you don't have a camera like this, go on your phone and start creating. You feel me? Because 2025 is actually the best year for you to be independent and for you to find people that actually fucks with you at the end of the day. You feel me? Like, go and find your tribe. You feel me? Everyone has a tribe. If you say you're a type of person that likes playing games, right? Or you like, dealing with Pokemon cards. It doesn't matter what your age is. You're going to find your tribe. You feel me? If you're the type of person that likes animation, you're going to find a tribe. If you're the type of person that likes to trade like myself, I'm going to find my tribe. So you're always going to find your tribe. So you don't really need no machine to back you because the algorithm is catering to whoever wants to be catered for. That's what the algorithm is about. So if you're popping in your own world. You're creating your own world. The biggest illusion, right, all this A-list celebrities has pushed out there was make you think they're bigger than what they really are. Like Drake's just got an album. Like, I didn't even know Drake's got an album. I'm gonna have to actually listen to his album because I'm a Drake fan. So thank you, Lizzo, for letting me know that, because I didn't know that. You know what I mean? And I don't even have Instagram, so you feel me?
Look how many followers you have. And when you post a video, how many of your followers actually see your video? Not that many, right? Because even though someone is following you, it's not guaranteed that they're going to see you on their FYP. And everyone uses their FYP.
Yeah, but that means you have to be consistent. If you lazy, they ain't going to see you. Then you got to be consistent. That's it. This is what it is, yeah? I'm not saying she's lazy, right? I'm just saying that anyone that's complaining about not getting the recommendation that they need, that they think they deserve, right? It's because you are lazy. You have to put in the work, bro. Like, you rip what you sow. Like, at the end of the day, yeah, how bad do you want it? Are you willing to put in the work where you're giving it hours upon hours? And if you're not going to do that, then just become the consumer, because you don't want to be a hustler in the corner packaging whatever you need to package and flinging it out there, and hopefully you get a home run. Then be the consumers, be the customers, because this is a real hustler game. You need to have time. You gotta invest in your craft. You gotta put the work in. If you're not gonna put the work in, you're not gonna get the result. That's why some of these people, they'll be selling their soul to big companies that's already put in the work, and they're gonna be giving you little crumbs. This is the right time for you to put in the work. And if you don't want to put in the work, then just be the person that's just going to watch the people that's putting in the work. It's okay, bro. At the end of the day, someone needs to supply someone. So when people come up here and say, oh, so many million types of followers, they might not see my project that I'm putting out there, then put another project out. It's as simple as that. Put another project out. You feel me? And eventually they're going to see that, oh, shit. You just released the project last week. I didn't see it. And then go double back and go, listen to your shit. Just like I'm going to go listen to Drake stuff after I'm done with this content. Because, I respect his work ethic. You feel what I'm saying to you? So it's as simple as that. Yeah. I feel like 2025 is for the real hard-working hustlers time. No more gimmicks. No more fake shit. Whether you have it or you don't. You feel me? Is what it is.
And TikTok knows that. So for new artists, this is actually incredible news. You now more than ever have an advantage over even major artists to get your music out there and connecting with people at a way quicker rate. Right now is the time to put yourself out there. I wouldn't even try to go the old school route and get signed. I would just make as much music as possible, as much content as possible, and put it on the...
I'm glad she said that. This is the first time I'm watching this video. That was an amazing message to say. That's exactly what I just told you guys, right? Your work ethic needs to be 10-10 now. If you don't have the work ethic, there's no point crying. You got to put in the work. Simple. There's nothing else but about it. You have to put in the work. And if you don't want to put in the work, then just sit down and just watch people like me put in the work. Because I'm going to put in the work, trust me, 100%. And I'm glad she said that. Big up yourself, Lizzo, for saying that. And goddamn, bro, she's lost a lot of weight, man. Big up yourself for that as well. I'm a clap for her for that as well. She's lost some weight, determination. I like that for her. Good. Health is wealth.
As for bigger artists, bigger mainstream artists, now is the time to talk to your fan base. Taylor Swift does an incredible job of it, and she's been doing it for a long time. The Swifties are locked the fuck in. And now, so are the lesbians. We're small, but we're motherfucking mighty. Anyway, I say all that to say that this year has been an incredible year for music. It just hasn't been on your algorithm. Stream My Face Still Hurts from Smiling, out today.
Now, man, big up yourself, Lizzo, man. Keep up the good job, man. Keep doing what you're doing as well. With whatever you're doing to lose that weight, big up yourself, man. I know it must have been hard, because you know a lot of people was pandering to you when you was big in that. You know, there was like, big and beautiful. But you notice health is wealth. So big up Lizzo for that. I'm actually going to clap for her for that. Because it's not easy. It's not easy. But big up yourself. And also, the message that you gave, you know, it's an amazing message to let a lot of people know that, look, you need to find your tribe. So to find your tribe, you have to be consistent. If you're not willing to be consistent, you don't deserve to find your tribe. It's as simple as that. You know, there's no more TV. People don't sit down and go home and say, I can't wait to go back and watch my favorite show. Unless you're, you know, born in the, I don't know, 50s or 60s or something. But now, a lot of people are already locked into whoever they're going to go tune into after work, after they finish doing what they're doing. So if you want to be those type of people that can get into that action, you have to be able to be consistent. You have to respect your viewers and give them exactly what they want. And if you're not willing to do that, then, you know, just be the consumer. And there's nothing wrong with being a consumer as long as you find the people that you want to consume their content from. Because if you're one of those people out here that's an artist and you're looking for someone to sign you and you want to be big and global, all that is fake. That don't last long. Put in the work, find your tribe, and I guarantee you'll be fine. 2025 is a new year for a lot of us. We're here to be alive. If you're new to my channel, make sure you show some love and subscribe. And you know I'm definitely going to catch you guys in the next video. Stay blessed. Bow.